Hey everybody, how's it going? Out here under the shade tree again with the 70 Westy. Just got back from a little cruise this morning, and buddy told me my brake lights weren't working, so got in the engine compartment and checked the connections. Everything's good, grounds were good, so that leads me to believe it's my brake switch up underneath the car. And I'm gonna hop under there now and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, I've already disconnected here. What you're gonna find now, this 70, as you can see by the master cylinder, only has one brake switch. This is gonna be plugged in as such right there. Let me zoom in there so you can see what I'm talking about. And you're just gonna take this off, and on this end you're gonna have, I would take power off the coil, so when you have your ignition on, it's not gonna burn your coil up. But anyway, get your test light out, and you can make sure you got good ground on your test light, and you find your hot wire, and it's usually the black one. And what you do is, once you know you have power to this wires here, get a little piece of wire and make a jumper across these two. Now you may need a helper, because once you connect these two together or jump them together, your brake lights should come on. If that's the case, then this switch is bad. So I did that already, and I'll show you now. If you're alone, I set up my phone, and that way I can tell when I'm under here, and then I can check the video later. So I'm gonna show you that video now. All right, so anyway, you're gonna take your I'm not sure what size that is. I believe it's a 21 millimeter or something like that. But anyway, I just grabbed some pliers. I've already loosened this up because they can be pretty difficult at times. But once you get it loose, don't worry about anything coming out. It'll leak a little bit, but be good to go. You don't have to re-bleed your brakes or nothing. Get your new one, slide it right on up in there, and then don't cross thread. Make sure you get in there good, get the hand tight, and then you can go back to tightening it down with your pliers, wrench, whatever. Be right back. Alright, so once you've got the switch in and tightened up, I'm going to zoom in a little better here for you. But get this tight. Like I said, clean up your brake fluid. You're going to take your switch here. Make sure you got three prongs. Make sure it goes on right. If you put it on wrong, they won't work. So we'll work those on there, and we're on. And like I said, if you have a later model, you'll have another one here, and then of course yours, it would plug in there. But 70 only has the single. I'm not sure if it's a 1 year only thing or not. I can't remember. But anyway, I'm gonna wipe this up, and then we'll go test the brakes and see how we're gonna do. All right. All right, everyone. Sorry about the chainsaw in the background, but that's what happens when you shade trees. Try to save a little money. We got the switch in. Got my son in the driver's seat. He's turned the ignition on. And go ahead and press the brakes. All right, and we in business there. So again, okay, that's good. Okay, everyone, I hope that helps somebody out there, but don't be intimidated by your brake lines. If you don't have brakes, start in the back, check your wires, make sure they're connected. They slip off all the time. Majority of the time it's going to be a ground issue, But again, don't be afraid to do the brake switch. You're not going to spill the brake fluid out all over the place, and it's going to save you a little money. So anyway, I hope this helps. You're going to have issues with these Volkswagens. So anyway, I hope you learned something. If you got some comments or questions, ask. I'll try to answer them. If you got something that could help me out, I'm always willing to listen to anything. So anyway, y'all have a good day.